Hello everybody, it's Source Codex here again. And I have decided to upload another video letting you guys know of my recent music purchases and what I think about them. This is a group out of Spain called Aurora Clara, and the name of the release is Transformation. I highly recommend this release. I downloaded it from a blog just to check it out, and I thought, my goodness, this is great stuff. So I immediately ordered it from Greg Walker's Syn, Phonic website. And he gave me a great deal. CD, shipping, $20. This has some great Mahavishnu Orchestra type fusion happening here. And good old Jerry Goodman is featured on violin as well. Be sure to pick this one up. And if you buy it from Greg, tell him the jazz fusion guy who just bought it sent you. Alright, another release is, and I didn't know about this one till a collector of this type music told me about it, but it is Jeff Coleman, Guitar Screams Live. I have some of his other Squadrophenia releases, and this live performance is supposed to be stellar. Well, you would think I would already have Iceberg's Sentiments. Well, I did on a CDR sent to me decades ago in a trade, so I wanted the real thing. So this popped up on eBay, and I grabbed it. Another eBay find, which I just picked up, is Jaco Pastorius's Punk Jazz release, which is a nice 2 CD collection. I've already got a collection of his, but this release had some songs on it that I didn't have. Now here is a release I cannot say too many good things about. It is called Beyond Turbines, and the keyboardist on here is Steve Hunt. He has played with Alan Holdsworth, I'm sure you know, and I believe on the Mahavishnu Project releases. Now the guitarist on here from Germany, I'm sorry, I can't remember nor can I pronounce his name. Well, maybe I can. Here it is. Byashi Kluch. Amazing. This guy is like Holdsworth and Scott Henderson wrapped up in one package with a little bit of his own flair. And then way huge bass guitar work by Roberto Baglio. Great stuff. And of course Steve Hunt, like I said, and then Virgil Donati on drums. I discovered this release cruising around Spotify, and I thought, oh my goodness, this is too good. And I tried to find it to buy it. Couldn't find it anywhere. I went on Discogs, it was listed there, but no copies for sale. So Discogs has this nice little feature that says people who have people who want. So I contacted several of the people who have, trying to buy their copy. Fortunately, a very, very nice guy in Germany that I contacted said, hey, look, I've got a bunch of sealed copies sitting here at the house that the guitarist gave me. How about I send you one? And I tried to pay him, but he said, nope, I want to get the word out about these guys. And here it is. Totally free. I just had to wait about 2 or 3 weeks for it to arrive. Hallelujah on that one. Okay, I'm a big Steve Hillage fan, and I found out that there was a live CD of him from 1979 at Dusseldorf. So I bought this release. It is a 2 CD release. And I'm sure it's going to be good because he does a great job playing live. Now, I also picked up a live release of his that is from '79 from England. It is a CD and DVD combo. Got this from a guy on Discogs. I'm looking forward to checking that out. Now, I already have this as a digital download, CDR, yada, yada, yada. But I finally found a copy actually on Amazon, of all places, of this bootleg recording by the Mahavishnu Orchestra at Whiskey A Go-Go in 1972. Definitely had to get it. A pretty old and hard to find release by Nagain Lee. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it is called Miracles. And Lee is just one of the most underrated, best Vietnamese jazz fusion guitarists that are out there. Now, speaking of an underrated and not well-known guitarist, we have John Durant. And this is an older release, Silent Extinction Beyond the Zero. I used to have this. I must have lost it or sold it. I don't know. But I was going through some of my digital files and I was listening to track 7, Danger Boy. Oh my goodness. We're talking like a Mahavishnu sound here, but totally different. And I said, I gotta have this thing back. So I don't even remember how the other tracks sound, but Durant has this ability of infinite sustain. And it's just a highly recommended release. If you can find it, go ahead and grab it. Now, I like synthesizer music, which ought to be obvious. And this is a release that I didn't know that Tim Blake had. I can't pronounce it. Nagitar. But this is the first official CD edition of this 2012 release by Tim Blake. So I grabbed this up off of Amazon for about $17, and I'm looking forward to hearing it. And last but not least, I picked up Brian Eno's Apollo, Atmosphere and Soundtracks with Daniel Lanois and Roger Eno. This is the upgraded, extended version, remastered, and all these extra tracks and all that good stuff is going on on this CD. I had my old one up for sale, and I'm glad I found this one. Now, I just wanted to mention one last thing. Probably the most famous piece from this release was an ending Ascent. Now, if you Google that up on YouTube, you will find that somebody, I guess Brian Eno, I'm not sure, has uploaded an extended hour-long version of that piece. So check that out. Well, that's my quite little stack of music purchases, but I would say out of all of them, the one that I'm most excited about getting, that I just have to over and over the top recommend out of all of these CDs is Beyond Turbines. If you are into jazz fusion, if you like Steve Hunt's keyboards, if you like great bass work, if you are into Virgil Donati's drums, if you like Alan Holdsworth or Scott Henderson, you've got it all in this release. Beyond Turbines. I listen and have listened for decades to music, and this is just a wonderful surprise. It was poorly promoted. I don't think hardly anybody knew this came out, but here it is. So that's my CD sales or purchases, and that is my recommendation of CDs to grab hold of. So, happy shopping. This is Source Codex signing off. I hope you found out something new. If you appreciate what I do and what I have to share here on YouTube, please leave a comment. Or better yet, if you're like one of the many people who has done so, send me a PayPal donation as a sign of your appreciation. I will personally thank you and recognize your donation. Well, that's about it. I hope you can find this CD, Beyond Turbines. If you have any trouble, just go to the About page on my channel, click on Reveal Email Address, and shoot me an email, and I'll do what I can to help you in any way that I can. We'll have a wonderful day, and if you're in the U.S., like I am, enjoy these beautiful fall days. So long.